Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 21st. You have this unfolding beauty card. It says, everything is unfolding as it should. Surrender and live in the unexpected. You have this crescent moon. It says, as the moon grows, so can your wealth, health, and happiness. Stay positive. We have a moon. The full moon is actually happening on the day I publish this reading on October 17th. And that will be happening in your opposite sign of Aries. So this could be a rather good full moon for you. I think a lot of people are kind of expecting it to be negative, this full moon, because it is forming like a cardinal cross in the astrology. But I kind of feel that it has some things going on that could make it a little bit nicer than people are expecting. So, and again, you have a great card for the moon that is coming up basically, a week before this week. So, but you might be watching this early, and full moons can last for like 5 days at least. So, you might be dealing with this energy for about 5 days after the moon, which, could be like the 22nd or the 23rd of the month. And, it definitely, I think, could be something that creates positive change in your life. You have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Really good for manifestation. I would do some sort of, normally I don't really encourage people to do this, but I would do some sort of manifestation ritual or something. I'm sure I don't know any personally because I don't do them, but I'm sure there are videos and things like that about full moon rituals, things that you could do. But the Nine of Cups is all about, kind of being in alignment with the things that you want. He is bathing in the energy of what he wants. So I think that would be a great practice for you at this time. You also have the Magician at the end, so I think it would be a great time to focus on manifestation. You also have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is an amazing card for focusing on your inspirations, focusing on things that make you feel inspired. And I think that doing that during this time, especially if you're watching this early, but also if you're watching it later in the week, or if you're watching it the week of the 21st, I would still do something to, maybe like a little ritual, or maybe do some scripting, or kind of write a letter to yourself, or do something nice for yourself. I think it would be very helpful and very beneficial. You have the Page of Wands. Again, a lot of enthusiasm for you at this time. The Page of Wands really is the card of enthusiasm. He is about to go on a journey, but the only reason he's going on the journey is because he's excited. He is just excited to go on the adventure. He is excited to go on this new journey that he is planning. So I think it would be an amazing time for you to do that with the Page of Wands. Something, fun, exciting, something that you feel something that you feel enthusiastic about here with the Ace of Wands. And you also have the Four of Swords. So, with the Four of Swords there, it could say that maybe you've been on a break, maybe you've been taking care of yourself, and now it's time to go out into the world. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, again, weirdly enough, it has been a very positive financial week. I every once in a while I do a set of readings, and I kind of feel the energy before I do it, and I kind of come up with some intuitions and some thoughts about what I think the week is going to be. And I really didn't see this week. So every once in a while, a week even surprises me, and I really didn't feel anything financial when I started the week, started doing the set of readings for the week, but all the readings have been very positive financially. So, and again, this would be based off of work. The Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So it kind of represents receiving income or improving your finances based off of the work that you've already done. So a lot of you could be getting results for work that you've done in the past. We also go up to the Six of Cups here. So again, the Six of Cups doesn't have to be love. It could just be something from the past, and you could definitely be getting results for work that you did in the past. I kind of also feel, on top of that, with the Magician, that this could be work that you've done to yourself. So if you've been trying to improve yourself or trying to have a glow up, you could be having a little bit of a glow up here. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords says, don't make decisions too quickly. I would say that. I mean, we have a lot of retrogrades at the end of the year, so it might be a good time to sit with your choices or sit with your decisions, or the other thing that I'm getting here is sometimes I think people give us an option in life where they want us to make a decision, but we can't make a decision, and that might be your decision. Is that you need to tell a person, sometimes I think we tell a boss, I need more time to think about it, and they say, no, you have to make a decision right now. Then I would say, okay, then the answer is no, because, the Knight of Swords says, do not make hasty decisions, do not make rushed decisions, and that's definitely popping into my head here, that you should make thought out decisions. With the Page of Wands, you have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith on a new journey, and definitely the Page of Wands is saying that it's time for you to take some sort of leap of faith in a new direction. This would be something that is exciting to you. You could even have people telling you that you're foolish. The Fool is about being willing to look foolish. That is the secret with the Fool, is that, to make an impact in life with the Fool, we have to be willing to look like a fool. But really, the most successful people in life have looked at like a fool at some point, and people have called them crazy or whatever. So I think I'm getting that on the Fool, that you could be making a decision where it could be a little bit of a risk, but I think it'll be worth it. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Justice card. Justice is, of course, your card, Libra. So whenever you show up as yourself, this puts you in a position of power and strength and really allows you to get what you want from the reading. So there could be a lot of success coming in for you with the Justice card, or there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you with the Justice card as well. So yeah, I really like this. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this Moonstone. It says slow it down. There you go. The Knight of Swords, basically says slow anything that you feel pushed into down. You also have this Moonset card. It says releasing on it. So you could be releasing something that no longer serves you, and we will actually talk about that in just a second. You have 2 6s right here. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love when I have 2 6s touching in a reading. 2 6s to me kind of is confirmation for your path. So it's just basically the universe saying, like, whatever you're thinking about right now is the right direction. So stay on your path. The 6, and I think this first card said something about everything is unfolding as expected, as it should. No, it was the other one. It says, oh no, I thought you had another card that basically said, I could be making this up, but I thought you had another card that said, like, don't let people tell you what to do. But it's popping into my head here with the six of Pentacles that you have to like move in the right direction for you and not for other people. But the 6 of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups would be great progress and kind of like moving forward. I also feel like you are clearly balancing out your finances, just looking around at everything that's going on here. A lot of you could be improving your financial situation. You have the 4 Swords, a lot of 4 Swords energy this week, and the 4 Swords make sense. We have a lot of retrogrades going on right now, so people could be needing to take a break, needing to rest, relax, recover, and I think it would be an amazing time for you to take some extra time to nurture yourself, care for yourself, do nice things for yourself. It'll probably pay you back in dividends, so I would make sure you're doing that. You also have another 6, the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is about moving on to calmer shores, and you have that releasing card. And so with the 6 of Swords, it can represent releasing the past. They are moving on to calmer shores. But the story of the 6 of Swords is this woman and the child, they have nothing but the clothing on their back. They are bringing nothing with them across those choppy waters. So they are completely starting from scratch, almost. And they are kind of having a fresh start on the other side. And they are doing this just with the hopes of a brighter future. So they don't actually know if the other side is going to be better or not. They just know that where they have come from is not a great place. So a lot of you could be leaving things behind that have put you in a negative situation. You're just moving on to a bigger and better situation here with the 6 of Swords. With the 6 of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, really going for what you want. I'm pretty sure you always get the Queen of Wands with me. So clearly this year, I think all year, you've had the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands really represents really going for what you want. You really have to take control, and you also have to be willing to learn as you go. So whenever I get the Queen of Wands for people, especially multiple times like I do for you, it says to me that you want to do something where you don't know all the details. Like maybe you want to move, maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to get a new job or whatever. It's saying that you don't know how you're going to do it, but you will learn. 6 of Pentacles says take the tiniest little step that you can, and you will be able to accomplish great things. So I feel this is saying it's time to start the journey of accomplishing like whatever you're trying to accomplish. With the 4 of Swords, you have the 7 of Cups. Like, am I going to be able to accomplish things? The 7 of Cups, the guy on the 7 of Cups, he has a dream. He is normally looking at all 7 cups, but there are good things and bad things in those cups. So he isn't sure how a manifestation is going to go. Like if he's trying to manifest love, maybe he has his eye on a person, but he doesn't know if it's going to be good or bad based off of past experiences, based off of his feelings, based off what he's seeing in those 7 cups. But the solution to the 7 of Cups is you have to find out. So no matter what you're working towards, love, business, career, your health, your personal development, the 7 of Cups says you can't keep dreaming about it. You have to bring it down to earth so you can see. With the 6 of Swords, you have the 6 of Cups. So again, 2 6s right here. I feel like your mind is going in the right direction is what this is saying. It's like saying both sets of 6s in here as well. it's like whatever you're thinking about doing, and there's a little bit of confirmation for you. I for whatever reason, I have my notifications off. I do not understand this, and I still get notifications that go off. I don't get it, but anyway, there's confirmation for you. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this donkey card. It says patience, humility, and sacrifice. You also have this quail. It says refuge, nourishment, and solutions. Four of Swords is all about nourishment, all about nurturing yourself. So it would be a great time, clearly, for you to really care for yourself and nourish yourself. I feel like you have been very patient, and now you're moving forward. Even though we have a bunch of retrogrades at the end of the year, I actually feel like you have an opportunity here, Libra, to make a lot of progress. So I would say that, retrogrades are a great time to work on things that you've been already working on. Eight of Pentacles, he's almost done. He's already been working on what he's working on. So if you are thinking about like launching something that you've been working on, or releasing something, or doing something that you've already been working on, I think now is a great time to do it. You have this Six of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. The Six of Cups can represent thinking about the past. I don't really feel that for you. I kind of feel you're more solutions focused. Even that Quail card says solutions on it. And the Six of Cups can be a gift from the universe. And sometimes the gift we receive from the Six of Cups is, obstacles being removed from our path. The other thing I always think of with the Six of Cups is it almost looks like she has an oven mitt on her hand right here. And I always think of the Six of Cups sometimes as like trying to do something carefully, like, she has the oven mitt on, and she might not want to grab something like fully. She's trying to do it without getting burned. I kind of feel that this reading is saying you need to take the risk to get burned. And I don't think you will get burned, but I'm just saying that the Seven of Cups might be a dream where like maybe you want to start a business, and it's like if it fails, that would be you getting burned. It could be a new relationship. It's like maybe you want new love, and you could have your eye on a person with the Page of Swords, but this could say you're afraid that the person will hurt you or cause a problem. But I feel that Six of Cups is saying you're protected. Those children are being protected inside these castle walls, and there's also a guard right here, and that guard is protecting them from whatever they need to be protected from. So I feel like you need to realize you are protected. I feel like you have your eye on something. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, we also go to the Magician. We also have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is kind of like, what are you waiting for? And the Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new, needing to get started. The Magician, same thing. I look at him as a card of needing to get started. I think it's funny that the Page of Swords is looking at the Seven of Cups as well. The Page of Swords says, embrace your curiosity. Again, take a tiny step. Don't, overinvest in anything. Don't put too much into something, especially if it's love, right? Give a little. If the other person gives a little, then hit the ball back to them. Again, I always say, Six of Pentacles is the tennis match of love. You hit the ball to them, you wait for them to hit the ball to you. And as long as there's this nice back and forth, then keep going. But again, if we only get hurt when we overinvest. So this is saying do not overinvest. Match energy and you will be fine. And also do not ignore the warning signs. If there are big red flags, leave. You have the Two of Pentacles as well. Two of Pentacles is work hard, play hard. I do feel that you're going to be busy at the end of the year here. I feel like you have a lot going on. I think you are one of those signs that is going, even through the retrogrades and all that, I just don't think it's going to matter for you at the end of the year. And other signs, seem to be getting hit harder than others. I'm not saying it's necessarily going to be an easy time, because it's definitely not. But what I would say is that I think things are going to be a little bit smoother for you. And I also think you have a focus. I think that through hard times, as long as we have like a goal or a focus or something to work towards, and as long as we feel like we're making progress, then we feel better, no matter what's going on. And I definitely feel that for you with this Two of Pentacles. So, again, I feel as long as you stay focused, as long as you're balancing your energy, work hard, play hard, then you'll be fine. With the Six of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles. I would be careful of a person who can't let go of you, is what I would say. This, to me, here and here with the Page of Swords, could be a person who's having a hard time letting go of you. So I would be very careful of that. And by careful, I mean just, block and move on. With the Page of Swords, you have the Two of Wands, another card that basically says, what are you waiting for? Going this way. Two of Wands is about taking the lead. Two of Wands also normally has, he has that wand behind him, and he's reaching forward, grabbing that wand in front of him, and he has the whole world in his hands, and then we have one wand right here. So this would definitely be about, letting go of something that maybe you're holding on to, although I don't think you're really holding on to it. I think that this, the story of the Two of Wands is that he has gotten to a place in his life where he just feels like everything is the same. and he's only looking at things from his limited perspective where he is, right? And so the solution to the Two of Wands is to get out into the world and realize there are other ways of doing things or other experiences that you can have. And I feel like the Ace of Wands could be you going and having a new experience. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords. Some of you definitely could be like officially separating from a person here is what I'm hearing. So you could be making it a Facebook official that you are no longer with a person, or you could be finally cutting something off. I also get the feeling here that this isn't going to make sense to all of you, but for some of you, maybe you're with a person where it's like, it's not bad, but it's just not right. And, I feel like you could be, it's like, yeah, you're going to hurt the person, but at the same time, if you leave, I feel like you're saving that person's time as well. Like, I think it's much, much worse to be with a person for like years, and then you find out that they wanted to break up with you like 2 years ago, and they just led you on that entire time. So I kind of feel this is saying it would be better, and I'm not calling you out or anything here either, Libra, but I'm just saying, like, I feel if you are not feeling it, like, I think right? I think if this message is for you, that something isn't for you, and I would just leave it, because not only are you saving yourself, you're saving the person as well. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Approve card and this Purpose card. I feel you are on your purpose. You have all these sixes coming up together. The Magician is a great card of using your tools, using the skills that you have that you're good at. And, I feel a lot of you are just kind of on your purpose. You have the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Wands. The Magician says it's time to manifest your reality, and it's time to focus on what you want. But when it shows up in the good stuff, this is just an amazing card for manifesting. I always pull the card the Magician is pointing to. We're going to say it's this one right here. You have this Komodo dragon. It says ferocity, survival instincts, and revolutionary change. The Magician represents a revolutionary change. He has this snake wrapped around his waist, which represents reinvention. So a lot of you could be reinventing yourselves or changing yourselves. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is out with the old and with the new. Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot. The reason it's my favorite card is because sometimes I think that it's just that one thing we need to get motivated. It is like that spark of hope or that spark of inspiration or, that kind of like that idea that gets us out of a situation. And so for a lot of you, I feel that this could be like a spark of inspiration that you're having at this time that's kind of like motivating you to better your life. And so it looks to me like you're bettering your life with this Ace of Wands. You also have the Three of Wands. Normally with the Three of Wands, I say, what are you waiting for? But it's coming up in the good stuff. So I kind of feel you're about to go on an adventure. He needs to get onto these boats that are out on this harbor because they are going to take him somewhere he's never been before. And so a lot of you could be going on a new adventure. I do also feel with the Eight of Pentacles at the beginning, some of you, your ships are coming in. The Three of Wands can just say that your ships are coming in. So if you've been working your butt off with that Eight of Pentacles trying to make something happen, it looks to me like you're finally getting results for the work that you have done. So that is amazing. With the Magician, you have the Six of Pentacles. So many sixes coming up here. We have three now up here, even though two of them are the same. But the Six of Pentacles says if you don't know where to start, just start at the smallest place. Just get started in as much as you can and see where it goes and see what inspirations pop into your head. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Wands would be a spontaneous opportunity. So this can represent an opportunity that comes out of nowhere. Like maybe your boss comes to you and is like, we're opening a new office in California and we need you to move, right? So these two together are great for accepting spontaneous opportunities that come your way. Especially if they're like fun, inspirational, or if you feel that inspiration. Like obviously, if you don't want to live in California, then don't do it. But if you do, or if you feel excited or inspired, then that is confirmation that you should do whatever this is. With the Three of Wands, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I thought we were going to get away with a Libra reading without the Seven of Pentacles, but is the juice worth the squeeze? Is what I'm going to say to you here, Libra. The Seven of Pentacles, he's looking at what he has grown, and he's trying to decide if it's worth it or not to continue to grow what he's been growing. But this is coming up in the good stuff. So, the Seven of Pentacles in the good stuff would represent a positive change. You have this Archway card. It says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and all the sixes would be this right here. So there are clearly some great opportunities opening up for you. You have this Bridge card. It says successfully overcoming a problem. Yes, that looks good. Six of Cups. Six of Cups to me can sometimes represent a turnaround or overcoming an obstacle. So you could be overcoming an obstacle here. You have this vase card. It says secret admirer, page of swords. There's clearly someone who's interested in you. I feel like it is you. Like I feel like they, I don't, sometimes I feel like maybe you are the secret admirer, but I feel like this is a person who is a secret admirer. Let's see what are they going to do? Well, currently I feel like this person is feeling tied down and frustrated. Maybe they're waiting to make a move or something like that. I do feel like they will eventually make a move. We go page of swords to the 3 of wands, which would be making a move. You have this fan. It says celebration, romance, celebration, and party. So it could be a great time for you to socialize and have a good time. You'll end with this woman. It says dealings with relationships with a woman. You have this dragon. It says beware of self-delusion. So I would be careful of delusional people. I kind of feel like I feel like everyone is really good at reading people right now. So like I would trust your instincts, and not just, it doesn't have to be a woman. It could just be a person that you're dealing with in your life. But if you feel like people's ideas are delusional or whatever, I would say save yourself the time right now and don't indulge delusional ideas. But this looks very good, Libra. I like it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.